Hey guys, this is Jeremy from the New Release Wall. Today I want to talk about the Northman.
Now, behold.
He's here. He's here.
Mother! Father is here!
The king, milady. The king.
Your fate is set and you cannot escape it.
Now this movie came out a while ago, so why am I doing a review on it right now? Well, I'm just doing a review because I love the movie. This is one of my favorite movies of all time now. I think it was the epitome of that whole Viking flick. This one blew them all out of the water. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't believe how much I loved it. I still am stunned by how much I love a straight up, as basic as you can get Viking movie, where the premise of it is as basic as it gets. Revenge. It's based on an actual legend passed down for centuries, and so this has got to be one of these like epic tales. Maybe that's why it hits you, because it's, you know, it hits that archetypal thing in the brain. But it was just a piece of art is what it was. I mean, they did everything right. I love the way this director does spiritual like experiences, where it's a spiritual experience, but it's not happening in the like sort of the physical world, and the blend of the physical world and the spiritual, like what the visions become not so clear at times. But I think in reality, that's how spiritual visions occurred. Like there's a lot of all of the spiritual experiences of the past. I think 90% of them are like that, where there's a person experiencing them. They're seeing things, they're experiencing things that actually correlate with something that's either going on in the future. But if you were standing next to them, you would not see the same things. You know what I mean? And they do interact and link up with the natural world in a syncretic manner. And I think the way this particular director illustrates that is just, it's top notch. Also, what I really loved about this movie is I really loved how it had no residue of the 21st century. Can't tell you how much I appreciated that. You know, some movies where they'll be, you know, they'll portray something that happened 2,000 years ago, and some of the things that they're worried about, or some of the things that they say, are obviously things that Americans would be worried about. It breaks, like whenever I'm watching a historical flick, it breaks the mood when you know what I mean? You can like sense the 21st century. In this movie, they did a fantastic job of not allowing any 21st century, I don't know how to describe, vibe or stuff that they say. In this one, they did a fantastic job of just like, it felt like it was from a time long ago where they thought in a different way than we think. Their idea of good and bad were different than what an average American thinks is good and bad. And that's what I loved about it. So it was good on every level. Okay, so the final answer for The Northman, for me, my rating is, I put it in the top 10 of all time. So that's beyond, for me, it's beyond a must-see. If you like any kind of action or drama, I think it's an absolute must-see. That's my rating. That's gonna be it for this one. If you agree or disagree, just let me know. Stop by the New Release Wall, make an account, and tell us what you think about, you know, any movie you find on there. The more reviews, the better. See you in the next review. Thanks, everybody.